ready to face that deciding moment again and ready to learn another alteration technique. Well, here's our next one. You have a skirt or a pant, waist is too tight. Can you still use it? Can you alter it? Or you are at the store, find a really good deal, everything is good except the waist is too tight. With the technique I teach today, you should be able to decide if you can buy that or not. Or if you are into business, a customer comes in with a dress, a skirt or a pant, you should be able to decide if it is something which can be altered. This is the pant where the waist is too tight. It can be a pant or a skirt. I'm showing in a pant today, so it doesn't matter whether it's a skirt or pant. Okay. I'm going to show you two different techniques today. So the first one is going to be using an elastic, two pieces of elastic. So as you can see, this one, it has the hook and then it has these parts here. So you are going to take two pieces of elastic and using a needle or a sharp object, you're going to guide this elastic through this piece. Take it out like this and do the same thing. You have this. Now take this, hold it like this and put a knot like this. Okay, you have your knot. Take the other one, hold it together, put a knot. Now all you have to do is, when you are wearing it, just take this and loop this around, and this is going to stretch like this. This will be stretchy so that your waist is big. Now if you're worried about, let's say the blouse you wear with it is going to be a short one, you are worried about this part that it might show, all you have to do is take another piece of cloth. Before you take a piece of cloth, you are going to look for a place in your pant if there is any area where I can take a piece out. Fortunately, this pant has two pockets. I'm going to use one of the pockets to add a layer to this area where the zipper was. Now, before you cut the pocket, there are two things you have to decide. First thing is, if you are a right-handed person, cut the pocket which is in the left side, and if you are a left-hander, cut the pocket which is in the right side. Now this is the pocket. As you can see, I have added a stitch from this edge to this edge, so that when you put, after you cut the pocket, if you put something, there's no hole, it will not go through that. So we have added the stitch. Okay, now let's cut it. So now you have a piece like this. So you can just turn this the other way. So you have a piece, you have this piece. Just take this part and attach to this area. I'm going to just add some pins and show you how it's going to look like. Let's turn this inside out first. Okay. This is how it's going to be. Let me put something dark color under so you can see well. Okay, this is how this is going to be once you add the elastic. This is how it's going to be. So you take this piece, and open this. We are going to add this. Just keep it like this and stitch on this area. You stitch it here. Okay, so when you put the elastic, it is going to cover this area like this when it stretches. Now let's look for the second solution. This one we are going to do from the back, center back. So here in this one you have an elastic. Sometimes you might find something which does not have an elastic. It's okay whether the waist is with the elastic or a regular band. Technique is the same. What you are going to do, you are going to right from the middle, cut up to here. Okay, so maybe like 2 inches. You're going to cut from here. Let me show you. Okay, you cut up to here and then you remove this. This is the center part where it's stitched, the center part. Right from the center, slowly cut it like this. Okay, you have it, cut it like this. Now you have this piece. We are going to make like come up with a bigger triangle piece. Okay, let's see how we can do this. I'm going to fold it like this. Okay, when you open this, you have a bigger triangle piece which is going to fit. Now this is like this opens up like a triangle, right? So you have a piece which is shaped almost like a triangle. Now what? Elastic. It's going to go from here to here. Your first step will be you are going to attach this elastic. Now the elastic is attached. Okay, so the next step is going to be we are going to attach this piece of fabric to this elastic. So you don't want to just keep this and put a straight stitch, because this fabric does not stretch, the elastic will not stitch. So we have to remember, when we are adding this piece of fabric, we should stretch the elastic. We should stretch the elastic while stitching this, and so that I'm going to stitch from this end to this end while stretching the elastic like this. Once you stretch and stitch, I would suggest that when you're stretching and stitching, add zigzag stitch so it will stretch well. So this is going to stretch really well. Now this is how it's going to look now. your elastic is added, you added this part, fold it from this side. Okay, just fold it, come down like this. Now as you get closer to this edge, you can just stitch it, fold this in and stitch it like this. No one will know, it will not look like you have done something. Or you can get a little bit creative, take a button, let's see what I have here. Okay, you can just take a button. Here I have a contrast one I'm showing, but you can add similar color, just add to this place, so this will look like a design. This whole area will look like a design. Now a little about cutting 2 inches from here. It's not a must. You can cut all the way down. Let's say you will be wearing this with something long, so it's not going to show anyways. You can all the way down. If at all it's like really tight around your waist area, you can cut some more and then you can add a piece like this. There you go. Your waist is loose now. Well, there are so many different ways to alter the waist when it is tight. I hope with the techniques you learned today, you will be able to decide next time when you are in the store whether to buy it if the waist is tight, or if you have a dress which is tight around the waist, whether you can reuse it, or if you are into business, like whether to take it or not. If you want to learn more techniques, remember to subscribe to our channel, because I will be uploading every week different techniques on alterations.